What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 is back, and we have got more Shadow of the Tomb Raider again, of course. Thank you to Square Enix for the review code. So excited to get back into more of this since I have finished Spider-Man. You're going to see a lot more videos for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So without further ado, it's go time. We're actually going to go ahead and play the previous cutscene so you guys can kind of get into it a little bit more. Don't forget to leave a like and let me know what you think of the game so far, and what is your favorite Tomb Raider in the comments below.
I think we're looking for a volcanic mountain. The crown of silver is probably a band of clouds.
I just can't get those people back there out of my head. They lost everything.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain where the twins confer. I wonder what the twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
It's just a little rain. We'll concentrate on the Cloudy Mountain.
Cloudy Mountain. If we find it, how do we know we have the right one?
Gut feeling? It's our only clue. The mural says there'll be more disasters. The best way we can help them is to put a stop to it and Trinity.
Okay. But how do we really know?
Jonah, what I felt when I took the dagger.
You mean the tremors of the tsunami?
More than that. It felt like I woke something up. I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe, but you need to trust me.
We have to trust each other. Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's it!
I don't like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
I guess a little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
Yeah, I can put you down near Kuak Yaku.
Let's go.
Contact! It might get bumpy.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
Man, they really wanted to keep her hair nice and beautiful, but the rest of her just not so much. Did anyone else think it was kind of weird that she was opposite side of when she was on the plane, or was the plane upside down? But how did she get turned around facing the opposite direction? Her body, I don't know. Maybe I think about it too much. But we're going to keep going. Game is beautiful. Now, I normally get more frames, but when I record, I'm using OBS right now. And that does suck a lot of frames down, unfortunately.
Could be useful. I'll keep this for later. Hello? Anyone? Where are they? I have to find them.
I mean, the game just looks absolutely beautiful, I gotta say. And I've said that many times, but it truly does. They're definitely pushing everything that they can here.
Silver Crown Mountain. I'm getting closer. Someone's over there. I have to get to them.
I don't know, that doesn't seem like that's a very safe jump, but okay. Wow. Did not think she'd be able to make that jump.
Howlers.
Could you imagine if Metal Gear Solid 3 looked like this?
Fire. Someone must be around. Hello? Jonah. Miguel. Can you hear me? Where are you? The monogram reads PHF. That has to stand for Percival Harrison Fawcett.
Our first campfire, what do you know?
This is the flight log from our plane. Miguel made notes about the long-term weather forecast. Warm, hot, and dry for the next 3 days. Highs in the low 30s, mostly clear skies with nothing but light rain expected. Based on his other entries, if Miguel had thought the chances of a severe storm were better than half, he wouldn't have flown us at all. But there was no storm predicted, let alone something serious. I didn't know the storm would hit so hard. This is all my fault. I should have listened to Jonah, thought it through. I never should have taken that dagger. I hope no one else was hurt. No other village destroyed.
All right, unlocking skills.
These cataclysms before it's too late.
Ooh, that is a lot of things that you can do. Holy crap. Crow's Charm. Negotiate better prices from merchants. Reveal traps. Survival instincts last for longer periods after lure starts to move. Highlights enemies, resources, objects. Large capacity ammunition satchel. Increase the chances of finding rare animals. Increase chances of recovering arrows when looting enemies. Man, I have no idea which way I want to go here. Loose arrows simultaneously at 2 locked targets. Ooh, what do I want to do? We'll go with that one. I don't think that's too important. I don't think that's important. It's amazing how you can just do a bunch of these. Never slip when grabbing ledges. More reaction time for traps and grappling enemies. Definitely gonna go for that. Let's go with this one. Oh. Purchase an adjacent skill to unlock. So it must be that one first you have to get. Nope. Oh, there. That'll definitely come in handy. Now I see it. Okay, so the ones that are in... You have to get those first before you can do the other ones. There we go. Interesting way that they're doing that. Sorry it took so long, but I really wanted to get into it and find out exactly what it's all about.
Part of the plane landed here. My gear's in that cargo. Might be a sharp piece of scrap in that section of the wreck. I'll need a tool to open that.
Alright, so we gotta get our tool, I guess. Some animals around, just looking, but it doesn't look like we're probably gonna be able to do anything until we climb up here.
Maybe a piece of scrap from the wreck. Damn it.
Nice. Alright, so we got some stuff under here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. I am glad they're bringing back more underwater stuff, because I always really like the underwater adventures that Laura would have in some of the previous Tomb Raider games, and felt that they left it out a lot in the other newer rebooted ones. Nice little area to start out with here. Now I am going to be using, like I said, this mode a lot, so I do apologize if it's going to be annoying constantly switching back and forth, but I feel it is very necessary. Huh. So clearly we could probably go up that way. There's something here. Alright, so it just totally skipped it. Like it didn't even act like it was something that we could climb. I wonder if that means anything. No. Alright, so it doesn't want to grab it. That's alright. We'll go back. Let's just keep heading this way. No climbing there.
August 9th. I am leaving this page here to assuage any mystery should the rest of this quest prove as fatal for me as it has been for my party. My name is Jack Fawcett. I set out from Cuyaba, Mato Grosso on the 20th of April, 1925 with my father, Percival Harrison Fawcett, and my best and longtime friend, Raleigh Rimmel, in search of Zed. I am the only one left. My father was lost to a pair of fierce jungle cats and Raleigh to blunder. I myself am worse for wear but refuse to give up. My father believed we are close to Zed and so do I. So leaving two graves behind me, I will push west still with the hope that I am not walking to my own end.
Alright, so I don't think we can jump across there. But we don't have a bow right now, so we can't even do that specifically. Alright, here we go. There's still a few things left to uncover here, I think. Ooh, challenge tomb nearby. Oh, and I see another collectible. Guys, this is going to be very thorough. I'm going to look around. I'm going to do what it is that you guys expect of me. If you want to see the most of this game, this is the place you're going to want to be. But from what I can tell,
Cusco
we can't get in there
belongs
yet.
to Hernando Pizarro, rightful representative of the Spanish crown. Diego de Almagro has been captured. Rodrigo Orgones is dead, and the rest of their heretic forces routed. We made a crossing over the mountains and appeared on the coast outside of Cusco. Orgones marched to meet us at Cachupampa. a poor choice for his cavalry. His falconets threw Gonzalo's infantry charge into disorder, but the swampy ground prevented his seasoned cavaliers from true advantage. Our Imperial arquebusier breached the river and unleashed hellfire on the opposition. Pizarro and Orgones led their respective cavalries, each merging to a single charging column, all of the men yelling, and met at full gallop. I had never seen such a thing. Somewhere in the chaos of battle, Orgones was shot and unhorsed and killed. They say the coward Almagro retreated from the battlefield atop an ass. Fitting. Excerpt from Alonso Luis's journal.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get in here yet because obviously we don't have the rope, so we're missing that gear. I did see a collectible right here. Alright, so with that being said, let's get down here, grab a few extra items. Now we're going to head to that secret, which should be right over here. Progress past this point requires the climbing axe. Gotcha. So why didn't she come with her? Oh, because she's got to get her gear. Guh. When a game just gives you this open area, like, ooh, look at the frog. Right away, like, you just kind of forget everything you're doing here. Alright, let's go get our gear. That way we can actually do those missions.
Good, but it's dull. I need to find something to sharpen it.
Alright, so we're gonna go back this way and then up, right? Alright, weapon crafting. Let's do this. Knives cost 4 out of 3 of those. We can craft it. Outfits. We got the different outfits. Oh, we actually have all these acquired as well, so you can equip the different outfits if you want. Regular Tomb Raider. Benefits equal none. Full body. Military style. Desert Laura. But no benefits at all. Not that that really matters or anything. Oh, you can actually... Oh, that's pretty cool. We're going to go with this one. I think that's what seems more appropriate for what we've got going on. And rope. All right. Now that's a knife.
That should be sharp enough.
I'd hope so.
Something's still holding the supplies up. Ah, there's a second rope tethering them.
And you can see that there's another little way right there. Hello. Let's find out what's over here first. See if there's anything. I'm not seeing anything, so... Oh, she missed! She missed that. Gotta get those jumps perfect, I guess. I would so love to see Metal Gear Solid 3 look like this. Oh my gosh, that would be the best game ever made.
Yes! Now I can get my gear back. Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
Miss Croft? Anyone? Come in.
Miguel? Where are you? Damn.
How did he make it? I thought he actually died and got knocked out. Okay, but did we get our climbing axe? I don't think we did. I don't think we got everything that we actually need in order to...
Miguel? I don't like this. Miguel? Where are you? Oh no. Miguel? Miguel? Every part of the world seems to have its own mythical, forest-dwelling bipedal creature. Around here, it's known as the Sisamite, the guardian of the forest. Described as large and ape-like, it's rumored to kill male humans on sight, but takes the females to its cave for mating purposes. Miguel? Got to be careful here. Damn it!
Making sure I don't see any of those things sticking out of anywhere. Just the animals.
That's it!
Oh! I know I shouldn't feel bad about that, but that's still, oh, I love animals too much. It's just trying to protect its area. I thought it was a predator moment and you wouldn't have been able to see her because she's all covered in mud. So it looks like we're gonna actually have to go back to that area to get those two areas, or probably once we get the axe that we need. Because you can see we can't get back there from this point, so it must be later on. Alright, so I think we're good to go as far as everything in this area. Oh. It definitely looks like something you might be able to come out of later, maybe. I was kind of hoping that we could use that animal, like it would become friends with us or something. That would have been cool.
That's part of the wreckage. Jonah! June. Father's outward enthusiasm is at an all-time high, though I have doubts. In the middle of the night, I have caught the whites of his eyes reflecting moonlight, his stare vacantly locked to the stars. Were it not for all the stories he has shared of the Amazon in the past, I would mistake his gaze as regretful, even mournful. Perhaps it is simply these insects making their way through our head nets causing him such consternation.
It says hold RT. Oh, okay. I don't like killing animals, but I know it's definitely an integral part of this game. I'm not seeing anything else. backpack. Ah, secrets revealed. Okay. So it tells you everything we've missed so far. Survival cache all the way up there. Another survival cache there. And another one there. And then the camp area that we were at previously. And the different tombs that we missed. We did miss some more ruffled feathers. Other than that, we've been keeping up to a lot. And that's good. So what is that's a scramble up, right? So that's how you get up there. Now there's probably a way to get all the way across it there, but I'm wondering if I should... Seems like there's two different ways. You got something there and you got something there. Let's try this way first and we'll see what we get into. Alright, so we're missing our gear, so we need that climbing axe.
First of August. Tonight, sleep escapes us. The jungle is angry and the moon is uncooperative. The human imagination wanders endlessly in the dark this deep. I can hear the jungle's breath ruffling behind my ears, its low growl shaking the very ground we lay on, its manic energy rustling through the trees above. Rest has become the lead on our search, finding us at the most inopportune time. I've caught Father dozing off mid-step, and his hand barely clutching his walking stick. We run out of food and are sustained almost entirely by gathered berries and rainwater. The both of us are far too unyielding to give up. I fear the very stubbornness that led us to this point may also be that which leads us to our early graves.
Alright, so we can go over there. Going up there is going to keep us going along the path, so... Let's see what we uncover over here. No, I don't know if I can get into it yet, but we'll find out. Alright, so still need the climbing axe. So just make a mental note of everything you guys are seeing. That way when we come back here, we will be good to go.
Jonah, are you there?
Hopefully you guys are liking these longer videos. Let me know if you want me to keep at all of my videos with longer videos from now on. Chime in the comments below.
I thought I got you killed.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
He didn't make it. What's wrong with your arm?
Some sort of parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
You sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's gonna hurt.
You think that storm from earlier was the storm? The one from the mural?
I don't know.
I think maybe we should stop and take stock. We've been pushing so hard forward. Flying into that storm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. You lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears.
Jonah.
Hey, I'm with you. It's my choice, most of the time. But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours, we could have turned back.
Maybe we should give him a name.
Okay.
Eli? No, my cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Goodbye, Eli.
Thanks.
We should go. If we can find Kawakyaku, we can rest for the night.
Sounds good. I think we can see the village through the vines over there.
I'm glad you stayed at the crash site.
Well, if you were out there, I wanted you to be able to find me. I had a flare gun, so...
Yeah, I think Miguel was heading toward it when...
Poor guy.
How'd you manage to get Eli in your arm anyway?
I was trying to figure out if the water was clean. Got my answer. Do you really believe in all that stuff that you said? About the cataclysms? The apocalypse?
I believe that if it is true, it's important enough to die for. Or for Trinity to kill for.
So this is really about revenge?
No. When I took the key, I also felt a power pulling me towards something. It's real.
If you felt a power pulling you when you took the key, is it in your head now?
No. It left me when Dominguez took the key.
If it's that strong, how can you be sure?
Let's just find Kawakyaku, okay?
Okay. You know, if it was about revenge, I'd understand.
Would you, though? Wouldn't you rather be somewhere warm and dry with a beer, maybe a friendly stranger to flirt with?
Yeah, I would. Like, you can't imagine. But I'd still understand.
It's not revenge.
All right, I think we're good for now. So, is it going to kill me if I jump down, or... Oh well. Nice. Let's go check out our first tomb now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can actually do the other tomb. Because it's all the way in the back and we have to go. We could travel by camp, of course, so yeah, we could do it. But we'll do this one right here first. It's gonna get a little dark.
Within lies Raleigh Rimmel, friend, 1925. There's a little more. Beware. Traps ahead. No one's been through here in years.
Alright, so we got traps up ahead, as you can clearly see. Now, what's the jump button? Alright. Make sure we jump over that.
This skull is deformed, flatter and longer than what we consider normal. Some people believe this is evidence the Inca were contacted by extraterrestrials, but it's more likely the result of head binding, a human practice of deformation so ancient it predates written history. It also has evidence of trepanation, a medical procedure in which a hole is carved in the skull.
Yeah, so I'm actually glad I bought that. We don't have to worry about ever falling. Well, there it is, but we need to figure out how to get in there.
Shit!
So, yeah, Strain, what are you doing, bro? Come on, bro.
And
come
here
on,
I thought this would be
Josephine. I remember the traps everywhere. Is you get too complacent sometimes and you totally forget. Oh. Alright, so I will not forget that this time. He doesn't even tell you.
I should be able to reach the sarcophagus now. Shit, I'll have to keep climbing.
They really want you to work for this, don't they? Okay, where am I going? It's really, really hard to see some of that. And that's why I just died. Yeah, man, the game can get really dark, but I don't think we have the ability to be able to have a Oh, we can craft it. Nice. All right. I just had to figure out how to do it. Oh, that's a fire arrow. That doesn't really help out. So what we need is the ability to craft a light source. Unfortunately, we don't have that just yet. It looks. It gets really, really dark. Maybe you guys are seeing a little better than I am. I'm playing on my... Whoa. Did not grab it. I'm playing on my my brand new monitor, which is amazing. Whoa. Whoa, she is not grabbing it. There we go. There we go. I'm playing on my Asus 27U, PG27U, whatever you want to call it. The detail and the colors and everything are beautiful. It looks like we should be able to grab, yeah. And then try not to mess it up that time. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna go in here first because this looks like it's not part of the main area to go through, right?
The heathen emperor begged for his life to be spared. He offered the Spanish crown a room of 3 by 6 varas to be filled once over with gold and twice with silver. The crown, with great and undue benevolence, accepted this offer. Within 2 months, the ransom had been paid. The idolater, however, could not be trusted. When the cursed plans of his general's surprise attack were exposed, Atahualpa fell to his knees, begging for mercy. His fate would be decided by fair trial, as the right of any man in the Spanish Empire. He was found guilty and sentenced to die, but before the execution he accepted the Lord and will be welcomed in the heavens above. Excerpt from an objective account of Pizarro in Peru by Ochoa Aceves.
Nice, we received another skill point, so let's see what we got. New gear, evening star cape. All right, well, there you go. Now, like I said, unfortunately, I don't think we can get back that way. Oh. Game, that totally was not what I wanted to do. That sucks. Clearly, it looks like some of the jumps can be a little bit on the finicky side, but... Let's try it again. You just gotta maybe wait until the very, very last second and make sure that she grabs it. All right. Now, since we have the opportunity, we don't have going from, well, so we can't go back to that yet. So clearly the game is not at a point right now where we could go back to the previous places that we've been so we can get those treasures or the challenge tombs or whatever you want to call it. So this is a good point to go ahead and stop for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy the longer videos. Let me know if you do prefer those in the comments below. That way I know to make all my videos from now on longer, but I will still always try to keep them somewhat story related so you guys know exactly what's going on in the environment. So thanks again for watching, and of course a big huge shout out to Square Enix for providing the review code so I can show it to you off a little early and be able to play these games for you guys. Remember, if you want to be a part of the giveaways, come over to my facebook.com/CenterStrain01. The link is in the description of this video, and you can watch me play these games as well as do all the giveaways that I do for the every single new game that has come out to supporters. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.